He soaked a model airplane in the bathtub, carefully using tweezers to peel off the airline logo from its tail wing. Then, he placed the logo onto a counterfeit check he had crafted by hand. Pressing the check between the pages of a book to flatten it, he walked into a bank, ready to cash it. As the bank teller began inspecting the check, he smoothly distracted her with flattery and charm. The trick worked. He walked out with $300 in cash. Encouraged by his success, he purchased several more model airplanes and repeated the process, producing dozens of fake checks bearing real airline logos. Taking it up a notch, he ordered a custom pilot's uniform and set his sights on the largest bank in New York. Inside, he observed the tellers closely, steering clear of the experienced ones and targeting the youngest cashier. With a few compliments and confident conversation, he once again cashed in a hefty amount of forged checks. Now posing as a pilot, he used his disguise to board airplanes without ever being questioned. He even used a cheap necklace to win over a woman with his charm. His biggest breakthrough came when he discovered that check codes were printed with magnetic ink. At an auction, he managed to acquire the same type of magnetic ink printing machine used by banks. With it, he could now forge checks with even more precision, modifying the routing codes at the bottom. Within just a few months, he had swindled millions from banks across the country. The FBI, alarmed by the scale of the fraud, formed a special task force to hunt him down. Using the trail left by the forged checks, the team leader tracked him to a hotel. Gun in hand, the agent burst into the suspect's room. The man calmly emerged from the bathroom and, without missing a beat, began to weave a story. He claimed he was with the Secret Service and that the real fraudster had already been taken into custody by his team. When the agent asked for ID, the man casually tossed over his wallet. As the agent reached for the wallet, the man suddenly pulled back the curtains and pointed to two men nearby, saying one of them wearing glasses was the real culprit. In truth, they were just innocent neighbors. The FBI agent, completely taken in by the story, followed the man's instructions to stay in the room and guard the scene while he retrieved his credentials. Meanwhile, the man quickly packed his equipment and disappeared. Sitting on the bed, the agent began to feel something was wrong. With a trembling hand, he opened the wallet, no ID inside. He rushed to the window and flung the curtains open. The man was already gone.